Hey everybody, it is Tuesday, May 19th. I've got a football here, and it's time to get started with our video announcement stuff today. And I'll go over the suggestions, and we will actually finish our read aloud today. So it's and winding down fast. We'll actually finish our read aloud today. So let's get started. This Sommerfeld and I posted new learning opportunities for IXL, so check out Dojo for that. Hang out on Thursday. I look forward to seeing you guys. Free lunch and breakfast. Let me know if you have any questions at all. Make sure you guys are staying safe and staying home. Don't forget to do Prodigy and IXL for math, AR and IXL for reading. Check out my video for social studies, and as well as check out the specialist group in Class Dojo for their information as well. If you check on Class Dojo, you can see the links for all of these that I have on here, and you can click on the different links and hopefully find all the information you need. If you still have questions, please let me know, but I do have links to help you with all of the IXL suggestions. And now the conclusion of Shredderman Meet the Gecko. So we will actually finish this today. We'll start a new one tomorrow, but we will wrap up this today. Chapter 19, National News. Remember we left off with all of a sudden Shredderman making national news for outing Joel the Mole for his bad behavior. That night they talked about Shredderman on CNN, ABC, CBS, and Fox News. And in the morning we ate breakfast and listened while a group of morning show anchors talked about it over coffee. "He sounds like some kind of vigilante," one of the guys was saying. "No, he's not," the blonde lady said. "I think he's just a kid. Did you check out his website?" "He's got a website?" the guy asked. "Shredderman.com," she said. "It's a hoot, intelligent, but very kid-like." "I think it's a teacher," the other guy said. "No kid could possibly put a site like that together." "Well, no teacher's going to have a link called Bubba's Big Butt," the lady said. There's a link of our former president's butt?" the first guy asked. "No," she laughed, tagging him with the back of her hand. "It's just some kid's backside, fully covered, I might add." So maybe the teachers got it in for trouble, so maybe the teachers got it in for a troublemaker. Maybe Shredderman is the troublemaker. No, how could you say that after he busted Joel the Mole? Shredderman's a champion of truth and justice. "Well, speaking of truth and justice," the first guy said, "we were talking about lobbyists, remember?" "Right." The lady looked at her camera and said, "And we wanted to hear what you think you should give us a call, what should be done about special interest groups. Give us a call or log on to..." Mom clicked off the TV and muttered, "I told you should take Bubba's Big Butt off the World Wide Web." "It'll blow over," Dad said. "Tomorrow they'll have forgotten about Shredderman." He winked at me and stood up and grabbed his coat. "Today, though, I'm probably going to have to spend a lot of time trying to mislead people about our town superhero." "Thanks, Dad," I told him. He smiled. "No problem, champ." He nodded at the kitchen clock. "You'd better get moving if you don't want to be late for school." Yikes, how'd that happen? There was only 15 minutes before opening bell rang. I tore down the hall to get dressed. Socks inside, pants check. I raced down the bathroom to brush my teeth. No time to floss. My hair was sticking out everywhere. I tried spraying it down. Boing, shot right back up. I stuck my head in the sink. No time for messing around. Nolan?" My mom's arm was poking through the bathroom door. She was holding out the phone to me. "It's Mr. Green." "Mr. Green?" I took the phone. "Hello?" Water's dripping everywhere. "Hey, Nolan, just calling to say congratulations. According to my TV, you're making some pretty big waves out there." "Thanks, Mr. Green," I said. Then I whispered, "You haven't told anyone it's me, have you?" He laughed. "Of course not." I'm just sorry I missed all the action, but it sounds like you're doing just fine without me. Well, my dad's helping out. I'm calling him my substitute sidekick." Mr. Green laughed. "That's great. And speaking of substitute, how's Miss Newbie holding up?" "Okay, I guess. How's your brother doing?" "Great. We're calling him Bionic Boy. Should be back next week." "Really?" "Uh-huh. I'll see you then. Meanwhile, keep up the good work." "Thanks, Mr. Green." "Now get a move on or you're going to be tardy." "Right," I said and hung up. Ready or not, it was time for school. Chapter 20. Bye-bye, Big Butt. By the time I got to school, there was a big crowd of kids gathered on the playground. Not one ball was bouncing on the blacktop. I worked my way through the crowd until I could see what was going on. And then I saw him, smack dab in the middle of everybody. Bubba. "Stand back," Kevin and Max were telling kids. "Nobody touches it." "Is it for real?" Ian asked. "Yeah, it's for real," Bubba said. "You think I could fake this?" He was holding up the autographed poster, carefully to only handle the edges. "How'd you get it?" Trinity asked. "I can't believe you actually met Chase Morton. That is so, so cool." "Yeah," everyone said. "How'd you meet him?" "He has his ways," Kevin said, like it was the smartest kid around. "Now back up. Quit crowding." "Aw, it's fake," someone from the back yelled. "There's no way that's real." "Shut up, stupid," Bubby yelled back. "It's 100% authentic." "All right," the voice snickered. "Who's saying that?" Bubba asked. "I want to know who's saying that." Max started pushing through the crowd, saying, "All right, who's the smart mouth?" "Hey," I called. "Don't fight, Bubba. Don't fight. Bubba really did meet the Gecko. I've got proof." "Huh?" everyone said, and they turned around and looked at me. Kevin sneered. "You?" I called over to Bubba. "I got a copy right here. Do you want it?" Bubba kind of bit his lip, then looked down and nodded. Everyone started whispering, so I peeled off my backpack and pulled out a big envelope. The whispering stopped. Everyone crowded in. "Back up," Bubba growled. "Now!" Kids scurried back, and I said, I couldn't get online last night." I stepped closer and handed over the envelope. "So I made you this." Bubba took the envelope. He opened it. Then he broke into a smile and held the picture of him and the Gecko up high. "See?" he said. "Proof." Everyone oohed. They awed. Then Kevin piped up with, "Wait a minute. The nerd took that? What is he doing there?" The oohing and eyeing stopped. Kids looked at Bubba, at me, at Bubba, at me. And finally, Bubba cleared his throat and said, "Nolan's the one who got me to see the Gecko." "Who did?" a lot of kids asked. Bubba nodded my way. "Nolan did. He got me inside, introduced me, even let me play the Gecko in Tekken 3. He was really cool." Mouths were gasping. Eyes were bugging. Nobody could believe their ears, especially Kevin. He squinted at Bubba and said, "Wait a minute. You're saying the nerd." "I'm saying Nolan," Bubba said, giving him a deep, dark glare. "Did me a favor, okay?" "Okay," Kevin said and backed off. For the rest of the day, people treated me differently. They weren't trying to be my best friend or anything, but they wanted to know about meeting the Gecko, about playing him in Tekken 3, about taking Bubba to meet him too. After everything Bubba had done to me, all the names that he'd called me and all the punches he'd thrown at me and all the stuff he'd stolen from me, they just didn't get why I'd done it. I didn't explain it. How can you explain that in the search for truth and justice wasn't just about getting even? It was about being bigger than yourself, stronger than your weakness. So I shrugged and told him, because he really wanted to meet him. That's why. Later that day, I thought about what Mr. Green had said about finding the key to Bubba's kindness. Maybe after everything I tried, this was finally it. Not that I expected Bubba to become Mr. Nice Guy. He'd probably always be more like true ogre than Yoshimitsu. But this was a start. A good start. So after school, I went home and did something I thought I would never be able to do. I took Bubba's big butt off the World Wide Web. I'll be okay without it. Plus, it leaves more room to shred on the next guy who tries to mess around with truth and justice. Oh yeah. Chapter 21. Email number 2543. Hey Shredderman. Rumor is the mole's out of business. Blacklisted. You rock, man. Your number one fan, Chase Morton. P.S. Told myself it couldn't be you, but Sticky says it's true. No wonder I couldn't beat you in T3. I was battling a real-life superhero. Shred on, man. P.P.S. Don't worry, no one suspects, and I won't tell. And that is the conclusion of Shredderman. That's how it ends, is with the email. So, I recommend going. Your quiz number is going to be 84287, and this is worth 2 points. So go take a look at that. We will start a new book tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed Meet the Gecko, the third Shredderman book. We will start something different tomorrow. I hope you guys will enjoy it. And so take a look at that. I hope you guys have a great day. Looks like nice weather is in store for us, so get outside and enjoy the nice weather. And if you have any questions, let me know. I'd love to hear from you guys. So have a great day. Bye.